Now then,
Recording.
hello everyone. Welcome to episode 6 of the Goofy, the playground. Uh I'm gonna recap what happened last time. The players went to a jungle gym. Wait, hold on, let me
We
We
found a
started in the
tree.
underwater place.
hold on, let me Oh yeah, you found a tree.
We ended at the jungle gym.
Yeah, you ended at the jungle gym. You found a tree. You did tree stuff. You went to the blanketed abyss. Uh, you, after, I'm pretty sure, straight up murdering a Leviathan nightmare and getting the blue eye.
Not that way.
Yeah, after getting that, you all went to the jungle gym, kind of walked around for a bit, encountered some creatures, then encountered the original, or the dude in the snazzy outfit.
I
And
should not
then
have.
what?
Messy man.
I should
Yeah,
not have.
yeah. And then y'all you guys tricked him into playing a game, beat him into said game. And then he let you run in quotation marks, aka he gave you a countdown and then set a ton of nightmares on you.
Although it did give us a better chance.
Yeah, you guys just made it into the uh the the pillow fort. Um when you guys and then you were telling everyone and you realized that uh there there's a few NPCs. There's 3 NPCs that were not in the pillow fort that happened to be in the jungle gym somewhere.
Child NPCs.
Yeah,
Oh no.
two children and a Matt, Kim,
Man.
and Camper.
Oof. They're dead. I'm calling it.
And so or to or for people that need or for people that aren't good with names and for physical descriptions, you got womanized campfire, a child that somehow has a doctor's degree, and her older brother.
Remember that now. Yeah. And
Anywho,
a rare thing, all of us were here, which of course can't last for more than one episode, so M's gone.
yep. Uh, Now then, uh, coming back to where we left off,
We're shitted.
you guys are currently in the
Pillow fort.
what we're currently in the pillow fort with the people. Uh, anyway, would you guys like to turn your attention to the very confused eel child that is with you?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Also,
The eel
let's just
child
say
is
1 sec. Let's just say that M and Clementine and Cracker Jack are legit just playing Uno in the corner.
Yeah.
They just they've had enough crazy for one day. They just walk over and start playing Uno. And what do you guys want to do? Because the eel child is currently curled up into a ball and crying.
Poor thing. I'm gonna go comfort him.
I'm not good at emotion. Are you good at emotion?
No, I'm going to try to comfort him and probably fail miserably.
Roll me charisma to try and comfort the eel child.
Right, my best thing. Oh gee, where did I put my character sheet? Oh no! Oh god, I was so ill prepared. Give me a second. I may have done an oopsies. Oh, wait. Lucky me. I sent it in here a couple times. Charisma's a +4, so that'd be a 19.
All right. You somehow managed to comfort the eel child.
Despite being
Enough.
the world's worst
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. Despite being the world's worst person, enough to where he stops crying.
Oh dear, oh poor thing. I'm sorry.
Which, by the way, may I remind you, there is a place with water in the Pillow Fort.
Probably
There's
should take him
multiple
there.
places. There's multiple places. There's the tree and the ocean, which I guess technically isn't in the Pillow Fort, but there's a portal to it in the Pillow Fort,
Well,
and the
so
bathroom.
actually, the tree and the ocean actively are part of the Pillow Fort.
Oh, great! Then
Where
throw him in the ocean.
if you go far enough or deep enough into the ocean, you'll just exit the Pillow Fort.
Yeah, so we'll just take the eel child to the ocean.
You just like lift up the eel child, like walk into the island and just drop him in the water.
Yeah.
Confused eel child, and he's like, "All right, I'll stay here."
Comfort. Pat's head.
And he he makes he's like, "Eh," and kind of just swims away. Anyway, at any time now, you can just talk to Goggles, which is his name, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Goggles because he has goggles.
Because you forgot to name him.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of expected Beanie to just straight up murder him.
I mean, I know I'm heartless, but like, not that heartless. He did save my life.
I'm heartless, not headless.
Anywho,
Beanie, stop muting yourself. It's weird. It's too quiet.
I think Beanie's mute.
Sorry, I was looking for my character sheet, so I had to go downstairs to look, but I couldn't find it, so I'm relatively screwed.
You
Just find a photo of it in somewhere in here.
I know I have the picture, and yeah.
Yeah, you have the picture. Don't worry.
I swear, half of today's just gonna be me like frantically searching for the character sheet.
Anywho, what would y'all like to do now that you've dropped Eel Child in
Okay,
the
so if we go out there right now, we will die. But if we don't go out there, the children will die. So, what do we want to do?
We probably should try. Well,
So, as a reminder, the jungle gym is 6 kilometers.
right.
So it's got quite a bit of length between. It's like they could be really anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but if we always exit the door we came in, then we will be leaving exactly where where we got away from the original.
Yeah. It depends. How long do you think the original would be? How much patience do you think the original has before you think he's gonna go looking for someone else?
Probably an infinite, probably a crazy amount of patience.
Well, do you want to roll to figure out
Oh,
how
yeah,
long?
that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
18 plus, what would that be?
Uh, wisdom, yes.
22.
Let me image. Wisdom. That's 17. Hate math.
22 and a 17.
Let me see. 2 hours before he gets impatient.
And how long has it been?
It's been about an hour.
Okay, so we have to wait 1 more hour until maybe like an hour and 10 minutes just to be safe.
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, we can get ready and get supplies and weapons and people.
Yes. Who do you think would be willing to go with you?
Okay, Mache wouldn't, but Rex, is that his name?
You mean Max?
Max would.
He's already out there though, isn't he? That's what he said.
What?
Didn't you say that Max went out there though?
No.
I thought he did.
Matt. Matt.
Freaking M names, MA names. All sound the same.
Mama.
All right, you
Sounds
have
like mom.
dyslexia.
Yeah, and clearly it also affects my hearing as well.
Anywho, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, so other than that, I mean, you could ask around and see who's willing to and able to go with you.
That's probably a good idea.
Let's say Yvonne's doing that.
All right, well,
Let me roll. I have 17 plus what?
17. I'm just gonna say investigation.
Dirty 20.
The healthy baby is harassing me again.
Which one's that?
The one that doesn't have liver damage.
Yeah, what's her name?
Sprink.
Rink? It sounds like the little gray pig Pokemon with the tail, or with the coily tail. Spoink or whatever.
Yeah, we call her. We've got nicknames for her. We call her either Sprinkerton is her normal nickname, and then I call Spronglebungus.
Longlebungus?
Spronglebungus.
Weird. Alright.
Okay, we need to do our stuffs.
Anywho, so what did y'all roll?
She's doing it, not me.
What did the Russian roll?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You know that that Mr. Sad and his human are able to, but not willing, because Mr. Sad doesn't let he doesn't let his child go anywhere that is dangerous.
I thought you were gonna say anywhere near the
What about Max?
Max is definitely able and willing, and Mache kind of just has to come along. Actually, I'm gonna see if Mache. I'm gonna actually roll. Let's see if Mache can convince him out of this.
Come on, bro! I got a lighter.
With disadvantage.
I got a lighter.
Lighter.
Goddamn! I rolled a natural 20.
Lighter fuel.
Mache.
Lighter fuel.
Mache has somehow managed to convince Max not to go.
No, one of the few people that
Can I roll to convince Max to go?
Go ahead. The DC is a natural 20, so
yay. Charisma plus charisma?
Yes.
Yeah, plus charisma.
So can you beat a 40 is my question.
I got a 42.
Oh my god.
No, Sean.
Okay, Max is going with you, I guess.
I'm imagining Yvonne getting just dirty looks from Mache.
Yeah, Mache is definitely giving you a little bit of a death glare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All is
Uh,
fair in arson and originality.
Holly and Petal are willing but not able to.
Why not?
They're not in the jungle gym.
I can get
Okay.
them to the jungle gym.
Yeah, but are you willing to take a risk?
A risk of what?
The risk of rolling a
Rolling?
natural one on your wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, Goggles is actually willing and able to go, and he tends to know a bit. He knows a bit more than most people about the jungle gym.
Yeah, that's why we're bringing Goggle.
Yeah, you're just like walks back into the island. Goggles just like sticks his head out of the water. Just proceeds to pick him up.
Yoink. Come on.
Which, by the way,
We're
he is
going
12
we're going
feet
nightmare
long.
hunting. Yeah, no, Yvonne would still pick him up like a goldfish. Like, hand around the back of his neck and just pick him up like, come on, we're gonna go hunt nightmares.
Yeah, and Petal is kind of anti wanting to go hunt nightmares because of Petal's past experiences.
Well, she'd also know, like, how nightmares work.
Petal's kind of anti it, but will do is doing what like Yvonne, sorry, not Yvonne, is doing what Holly wants. So, would you like to try and bring Holly and Petal to the jungle gym?
Yeah, sure.
All right, how are you going to do this exactly?
We'll make you something. You can.
Yo,
I don't know.
Holly,
find
you
something on
said Holly, you said that you can teleport through, or that you can go through the tunnels to almost any place you've been before.
Uh, Pretty much. If
Do you
you
know how
have
to get to
that
the?
if you have that hammer.
Yeah, do you know how to get to the jungle gym?
I don't happen to have the hammer on me, so it's kind of a gamble.
All right, do you have a crystal?
Yes.
Great. Then can I have it so that once everyone's ready?
How much you willing to pay?
Are we buy? Am I buying something from you that we are both working on?
Yes.
God damn it.
Dude, this is Holly. What do you expect?
Can I roll to convince her to not?
Roll with advantage because Holly has respect for you.
Not so much for her imaginary.
And then with advantage, what do I roll?
You just rolled twice.
You
and
roll
take
twice
the
and
higher
take the
number.
highest.
Well, yeah. What do I add?
Charisma.
21.
21?
Is that okay? Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, you convince Holly to give it to you for free.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my pocket. And then, so who all is coming? So we have Max, Mache, Goggles, Holly,
And
uh,
Petal.
Petal, and then
Mm-hmm.
Beanie and I.
Yeah.
Anyone else or just us?
We should try to convince
yeah.
more people if we can.
All right.
Where's
That's
that
it.
everyone?
Just you. Yeah, that
All
is
right.
everyone.
Then I'm
Let's
gonna
skip.
put the shard down and I'm going to take us to the actually no, wait, how long has it been?
About an hour.
Let's wait
So
like
it's
10
been
more minutes.
about 2
Probably.
hours since we went there.
Probably should wait a little bit longer though.
Yeah. All right,
Do you
I'll go
want to
fill up our
buy
water.
something from
I'll fill it.
Holly?
No,
Yeah, I will.
no.
I'll
All
go
right,
see
I'll
if
let Beanie
she
do
has
that.
anything.
All right. Beanie, Holly like opens up her stock her stock and it's like, all right, I've got I've got 3 party poppers,
Mhm.
and a
Three
makeshift
poppers are the
spear.
equivalent of nukes.
Yeah, I know.
I've got a steel silk cloak,
Hmm.
and I've got a flashlight. Oh yeah, and this, and she like puts a surprise egg on the table as well.
This is a piece of lint.
What you want for the surprise egg?
What do you have?
I got some blankets. Uh, uh, I have rope, some rubber rope. Yeah, and I
Run.
have another coat thing. I think the grungle coat's the one I don't have on.
How about the grungle coat for the surprise egg?
How big is
Hmm.
the prize egg?
Surprise egg? It's like a normal egg with a clown face painted on it.
Just gonna have a piece of lint in it.
Don't think so. I got the. Didn't I get the? Did I get the clown thing from the surprise egg, or did I just buy that from Holly?
You got food from the surprise egg, but that's not.
Oh,
That was
right.
actually the least. That was the least like special thing you could have got from it.
What's
Honestly,
the most?
He can't
that's
tell.
for me to know and you to find out.
Holy hell, when
Hopefully.
we get back, we need to go gambling!
Yeah. All right.
Bryson, you just accidentally made gambling!
Oh no.
And you have at least one person who has a gambling addiction.
Yeah,
Let's go
no.
gambling!
Yeah, no crap,
Let's go!
beanie.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll do it. I'll get the egg.
Another
Alright,
one?
Yeah, I'm getting the egg, bro.
you have the egg. Do you want to open the egg?
Yes.
How are you gonna open the egg?
Crack it like a chef, I guess.
Alright, let me roll.
Crack it like I know what I'm doing.
There's a poof of confetti and and what appears in from the egg is let me
Crack.
find it. Uh you find it's a set of armor made from pillows and duct tape.
That's sad.
Oh, so it's like that 5-year-old shit that they make you put on at trampoline parks so that you can run into each other?
Yeah.
Very goofy, very silly. Anyway.
Holly also has a couple more surprise eggs if you want another one.
Want
Let's go
some meat and mollusks for that for some more surprise eggs.
I'll give you my last 2 surprise eggs for those.
All right then.
Alright, alright, so you open them?
Yeah.
Alright. First surprise egg. Holy fuck.
Oh no. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
You get what appears to be a large flashlight.
Giant flashlight, bro.
Oh,
Well,
that's
not
good.
like a huge, but like kind of hefty.
Like a comically large flashlight.
Not like comically large, but like large enough where where Lilith can hold it like a normal flashlight.
Yeah. All right. Surprise egg number 2. I'm gonna open it by just biting into it.
Ah. Okay.
Oh no.
You take
Oh god.
Oh God, what did I do?
You lost your teeth.
9 damage as you bite into a party popper and it pops in your face.
God, no.
You just used a
Must
party
be a good
popper.
one to eating a bomb.
Ow.
Like, you could have totally got that party popper, but you bit into it.
Oh.
Anyway, it's been about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Let's head out, bitches. Yo,
Okay.
We're done gambling with money. Now it's time to gamble with our lives.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
bro.
you walk out. By the way, how are you gonna get the people back to the place?
I still have another shard,
Yes.
and I know where at least one door is.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that'll work.
I trust them.
I have a vague idea what I'm doing.
All right.
Anyway, I'm gonna get everyone into a line, and I'm gonna go in first, and then I'm just gonna kind of gesture for everyone else to follow me.
All right. They do. Roll me wisdom.
15 plus 4, 19.
All
Me
right.
included.
You slide out. You slide out of the slide. Where are you trying to go?
Like a safe vantage point.
You slide out of the slide onto like a pretty like part of the jungle gym that overlooks where the Pillow Fort entrance was, and you can see the original and the nightmares standing there, and then
Oh.
you can see the original getting impatient, and then he proceeds to walk away, and the nightmares follow him, and as they move away, uh like you can hear footsteps and such, and it's quite dark because all of the lights are broken. But the moment they get out of earshot and you can't see them anymore, all of the lights seem to fix themselves, and it's light again.
Right. I'm gonna
Interesting.
take that as a sign that lights turn off wherever they go. So I'm gonna look around for like any lights that don't look like they're supposed to be off.
You can't see like anything that is like there's not like a one that's supposed to be off, but you can see like a large clump where you would think that the massive group would be that is moving away from you.
Right. I'm gonna wait until it seems like they're out of the playground.
Uh, they're not. Actually, let me roll. They're not leaving the jungle gym, but there are they're quite far away. They're quite a bit far away from you.
Right. Well, there goes that plan. My plan was legit just gonna be, yo, where the hell are you guys at? Um, so that won't work
Party.
now.
By the way, so the only reason you're able to know where the group is because you can see the broken lights moving. Uh, but there are parts of the jungle gym with just broken lights.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna keep an eye out for the moving lights.
Which, by the way, from what you're getting, it's the original that's doing the breaking of the lights and not the nightmares.
That's all I really need. The nightmares we can take care of. The original is the real problem here.
So, what would you like to do? Would you like to
Um, I'm
how are
gonna
you
wait. Can I
gonna
roll to see if I can see them?
roll?
All right. What perception?
Yeah,
All right, that will be 19.
19.
Uh huh.
So you like are looking around, you can't see any glow of like a campfire because you're looking for camper, correct? Because camper's kind of a beacon.
She's the most noticeable.
Yeah, you can't see any like campfire, but you do like kind of way up behind you, and it behind you is like kind of like a hallway that goes out into more of a flat plane. Of course, there's like metal bars and stuff and like padded like objects, but it's more of a flat plane for quite a bit, for a good like couple miles.
All right.
But you do smell smoke that way.
Follow the smoke.
Okay. Follow the smoke.
Yep, I'm gonna just follow it no matter what.
All right, you guys follow the smoke.
Hey, quick question. What's Daisy's strength?
Daisy's strength?
Or Petal's strength?
Yeah, Petal. Sorry, not Daisy.
Fine, we all forget that. What's her strength?
Uh, um, her strength's 25.
Okay, then I'm gonna have Holly and Petal walk next to me.
All right.
And we're just gonna follow the smoke.
All right, you're following the smoke. Just like walking along. You're seeing
Yeah, just kind of following the smoke and keeping an eye on the
You're-
moving lights.
the moving lights are like maybe
Moving
about
away?
yeah, they're moving away.
Okay.
They're about like 6 to 7 miles away from you by
Okay.
this time.
Then we're just gonna follow the smoke.
So you're following the smell of smoke, and you get to it's getting darker. You're getting to a part where it's more dark, where the plane is more of a dark type area.
Any flashlight.
Yeah, I know. I got the flashlight. The giant. No, not the giant.
Yeah,
So
turn it on.
You
I
turn
turned
it
the
on.
flashlight on.
Okay. There's like there's a noise of you press the button and there's a noise of something charging up as a green light slowly lights up on the side of the flashlight, but nothing else
Bro,
happens.
it should have been just like a super bright white light, like just flashbang.
Okay. Okay. That.
So does that mean that it's not shining light or it's shining green light?
It's not shining light. There's a small green light on the side of the flashlight that is just charged up.
I'm gonna
Someone push the
tap
green
on
light.
it. I'm gonna tap on it to see if that'll turn it on.
It's not it's just a green light, but you maybe if you push the button again.
All right, we'll try that.
There's a blast of blinding white light.
Oh,
where are you pointing this, by the way?
straight ahead?
Yes, I'm gonna actually point it up. Like just point it.
No! Straight ahead!
The light shoots up and then it shoots up for about 5 seconds. It's not like a cone, it's like a straight beam, and then the light dies out. The clump of darkness that signifies the original doesn't appear to have noticed, as it's still moving away from you.
Oh, thank God.
You
idiot!
you do look up at like the kind of hanging lights that the wires that go up into that go up forever. You see the hanging light that the flashlight beam grazed. That part that it grazed is melting.
Oh.
See, it's a good idea to put it forward.
Yeah, no. So you gotta you have a fucking laser.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's not a flashlight.
Anywho,
Okay.
you realize the laser is out of batteries, and you need new AA batteries.
Fuck.
Does anyone have AA batteries?
Let me roll.
Holly, you're an idiot. Do you have AA batteries?
Holly like rummages around in her pockets. Nope.
I thought you were a hoarder.
I am, but I keep all of my stuff in the pillow fort.
Understandable. Isn't this place like the holy heaven for metal things?
Yes, and you can find quite a few batteries here, so you might be able to find some.
Can we look around?
Goggles slithers up to you, Lilith, and it's like, I've got one, and offers you a wet AA battery.
I'm just gonna like dry it off against my clothes and then just look at it for a second to expect that it could
It's
work.
functional.
All right. How many batteries does the flashlight need, though?
2.
2. Okay, I'll just pocket it for now.
No,
Alright.
Beanie, make a perception check for batteries.
Oh, yeah, right. Can I look around for batteries?
Make me a history check.
History.
Or do you just want to ask Holly where they're normally found?
I guess I should probably ask Holly because she'll know.
Holly says most of like the supplies that are more valuable are going to be found in dark places.
Makes sense. All right, to the. I'm kidding.
Into the darkness
Of my soul.
We're gonna put the imaginaries up front as light bulbs.
Okay, so
We have some in the back as well, though. Like,
Yeah,
have one in the back.
imaginaries.
we're gonna have the imaginaries kind of surrounding us.
Are you gonna continue? Are you
I'll
gonna
come back.
continue to walk towards the smell of campfire?
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys continue to walk towards it. You're walking for a while when you come upon what looks like a large wooden pole that has been stuck into the ground. And on top of this pole, there appears to be something. There appears to be what looks like a skull with some type of some type of like writing on it that you don't recognize the language of, and then the skull's eyes glow faintly.
Are they
Can I pick it up?
green?
I'm gonna pick it up.
The
No, they are
eyes
not green.
Damn it.
Can I pick it up though? Just.
It's like pretty high up. You'd have to reach for it.
Yo, wait.
That's like
Yo,
wings.
pedal, grab it.
Huh? Petal reaches up and grabs the skull. Holly does not recognize
I want
what
it. I
this
want it.
is.
I want it.
Can I see
Holly,
language? Because I know a lot of languages.
you do not recognize this language.
Can I
Can I
try
have it,
to
please?
decipher it?
Roll with disadvantage.
All right. 11 and 13. So 11 plus what?
Insight. I'm gonna say.
Insight, which is this one. 15.
Nope.
Something
Can I-
tells me that only would have gotten with a nat 20.
Okay.
I'm just
Well,
like, can I have it?
Petal gives
Why
you
do you
the
want
skull.
it?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in my bag. So
You put it. You put the skull in your bag. Do you want to?
You
Does
want to
anyone want to
even
make?
see?
Do you want to
Can-
even make a perception check?
no.
On it?
Yes.
Okay. Lilith has said no perception checks needed.
No. Before you put it in your bag, I got a 19.
Oh. All right. You rolled a 19 on perception check on the skull. The eyes kind of glow. What you do notice before the Lilith puts the skull in her bag because you're not going to get all the details because Lilith has put the skull in her bag. You do notice that the writing appears to be dried blood.
Lilith, give me that. I need to check
No.
something.
No.
I'll give it back.
I will
Can I roll
bite
sleight of
you.
hand? Can I roll sleight of hand?
Probably a disadvantage because I'd notice.
Yeah, roll sleight of hand on disadvantage.
I am going to
Alright.
bite you.
All right, 20 and 18. Dexterity, so +1. So choose your pick between 19 and 41.
19. That's going to be 19.
I
Does that
now
beat your
then,
armor class?
what?
Lilith.
What's your armor class?
Well, I'm pretty sure Lilith would be rolling a perception check.
Oh yeah, right. Perception, huh? Let's see.
At
I think
advantage because you do know that
yeah,
Yvonne.
I don't think anything beats a 56 because I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, Lilith, you can see Yvonne trying to dig around in your bag.
I'm going to bite her.
Okay. You
I have a gun. Let me threaten.
you bite Yvonne, and Yvonne, you take 3 damage. Lilith,
Alright.
you take 3 damage as a bite mark appears on the same hand that you bit Yvonne on.
Oh damn it! I should have known.
Remember, this is your bonded human. If
Right.
you do, and fun fact, when you like, if an imaginary harms their bonded human, they do the same harm to themselves.
If a human harms their imaginary, does it hurt them?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna hold a gun to Lilith's head. Give me the fucking skull.
Pull the fucking trigger.
Roll intimidation. As
I like how we're just matching each other's energy.
as all of the NPCs are slowly getting more and more nervous.
42.
Lilith,
Yeah.
you're intimidated.
Give me the skull.
I no, you don't wanna.
I'll give it back.
Fine, but you better. I will.
Alright,
Yeah.
I put the gun away, and I continue to observe the skull.
Alright, roll me another perception.
Another?
Yes.
Another.
17 plus whatever. What's the perception?
Wisdom.
17. 21.
The eyes glow a kind of a pinkish purple, and the skull is child size and missing its bottom jaw.
What color? What were the main colors of the what were the children? What were the children's names?
I know one of them was Matt.
The main colors, none of these.
Well, okay, still, what are their names?
Matt, Kim, and Camper.
Okay, what do Matt and Kin look like?
Matt is. Let me pull up their descriptions. Actually, I have notes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes,
As
notes.
you know, I'm gonna ask these questions.
Max is a 16-year-old boy. Wait, no, not Max. Matt. Ugh. Matt is a 15-year-old, just under the age of Max, who appears to, like, you from like his build, you can tell he's done some sports. He likes to wear t-shirts and shorts. Kim is a 4-year-old child who usually likes to wear blue dresses. as well as Dr. Hat.
All right. Does this skull kind of seem similar to Kim's?
No, this child was definitely older than Matt or Kim.
Then it's not a child. Anyway, I'm gonna
It's
try to like
well, like
decipher. I'm gonna write down what it says on the forehead.
it's like slightly older than Matt, you think. So about Max's age.
Okay.
Also, I'm not gonna argue with you right now about what's considered a child and what's not.
All right. Anyway, I'm
Anywho.
gonna write down what's on the skull, like just on a piece of paper, like on the back of my hand or something.
Okay, you write that down. Do you want to give the skull back to?
Yeah.
Yay!
No, I'm gonna give it back. Yeah. I have no
Roll
reason to keep it.
roll dex.
Why?
Just roll.
Okay. 9.
Okay,
Why?
you give back Lilith the skull, and you can hear just like as you're giving it back, you can hear something sloshing around inside of it.
Ooh.
Wait, before I fully give it back, I'm gonna try to dump it out.
Nothing comes out.
I'm gonna shake it.
You can hear sloshing.
Can I just look inside?
You kind of just you look, or were you looking through the eye holes?
Probably.
You just see the glow. You're not seeing anything inside.
Can I have my skull
Yo.
back?
Can you check to see if you can see anything inside here?
Sure, I guess.
I give her the skull.
You can just see the glow. There's nothing really inside of it, though you can hear sloshing.
I think you might be insane there. I don't see anything. I just
You
put
I'm
it
you
just
back
can
in my
trying
bag.
to.
you can hear something sloshing around inside, though, Lilith.
I know. Probably like the brain or something.
There's no brain inside the skull, though.
Brains don't last that long.
Okay, you know what? Now I'm interested. I'm gonna crack the skull open.
Okay. There. Roll damage.
I was probably gonna be like chucking it at the ground or something. I don't know. Yeah, what would I do if I was just chucking it at the ground?
Just like I'm gonna say 2d4
2d4,
strength.
got it.
plus strength.
Yep. 8, Ben.
Plus your strength.
Well, that's 8 in total. That was plus strength.
All right. There is a crack as the skull like splits open, and you can hear the sound of what it sounds like the wind blowing, and the glow fades, and now it's just a skull.
Oh,
man.
1 of 5. Freed.
Gonna
I don't
poke
know.
at
That
the
just made me
area
think of that.
around
It made me think of the baby in yellow.
Oh yeah, the freaking cat souls.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna like pick up the skull and be like, "Oh, I ruined it."
Yeah, there's no sloshing sound anymore.
No,
We
I
might have
ruined it.
released something. I
I
think
don't
we
care.
might have released something.
Yeah, none of the NPCs, even Goggles, like know what this is about.
I'm not looking at it sad. I just ruined it.
That's fine. We can glue it back together.
Okay, I'm gonna put that piece in my bag.
Do you guys continue into the
Can I just
dark?
roll a quick
Yeah.
perception to just 2?
All right, roll perception.
All right.
Just for the fuck of it.
32.
You see about 60 feet in. There's a couple more.
Oh yeah, I also have night vision, so
There's a couple more wooden poles with skulls on them.
Ooh, I'm gonna take
Yo,
more
do you want to go
skulls.
destroy some skulls with me?
No, I want to take them. I want to take the skulls, add them to my
Uh,
collection.
Holly and Petal walk and start like looking for footprints while you guys are scurrying around.
I'm just
All
gonna
right.
grab more skulls.
Yeah, you and me are like splitting up, grabbing the skulls.
All right.
Not too far
So
though.
you go. So there's three wooden poles. There's one on your 60 feet to your left. There's one 60 feet to your right, and then there's one kind of in the middle.
Well, we probably
Okay.
shouldn't
Quick
split up
question.
because
How many characters, like alphabet?
What?
they died.
It appears that
Friends been muted.
friend has been muted.
Oh no.
Oh no, what happened?
God damn it.
What happened? What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, how many like characters are on it? Like an A is the character, a B is the character. Like how many characters are on the skull that I wrote down on the back of my hand?
Uh like I'm gonna just one.
Oh, okay. That's not what I thought that was going. Can I look at the characters on the others?
Same symbol.
Okay. Then I'm
I'm
just gonna
still
let Beanie
taking
have
them
them.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, when you so are you guys gonna split up or go
No, we need to go together because if one of us goes one way and the other goes the other, then it's gonna be 120 feet that we're apart. Because that's how math works. Yeah.
I mean there's one in the
Forgot that's
middle.
how math works.
Yeah,
There's one in the
he said there's one 60 feet to the left and one 60 feet to the right, and that
and
60
then
foot.
there's
Well, there's also one in the middle.
Right. We'll do. I guess I'll go to the one in the middle, and you go to the one that's actually no. It'll be more efficient if I go to the far one and you go to the one in the middle,
Yeah.
because I can fly. So
all
And I'm gonna
right.
start like mounting the pole,
You
like
climbing
climbing to
up.
the top.
You're climbing up. Uh, so Yvonne, you're going into the one in the middle.
Yeah. Well, I'm climbing
Uh,
it.
roll me dexterity saving throw
Saving throw.
at disadvantage
Why? What did I do?
you gotta do
Oh,
it. Don't,
I'm getting
you don't
shot.
question the DM.
because
You
it's
don't question the DM.
dark.
Am I getting shot at?
No.
Oh.
You just might miss something.
A saving throw. What, do I just add dex?
If you're proficient, you add the proficiency. If you're not, then you just add dex.
How do I know if I'm proficient?
Certain classes are, but I don't think you are.
Oh, then dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The DC was 21.
Oof. You
Oof.
following?
Uh, there's a though because you did get a dirty 20, I'm not gonna punish you too hard. You set off a tripwire that you see what looks like some type of dart flies past your head, and it nicks you a bit for 2 damage.
All right. I'm gonna go over to where the dart landed, and I'm gonna pick it up and then go back to the middle pole.
You pick it up and go back to the middle pole. You get you're 10 feet away from it.
To the middle pole now, and I'm grabbing, and I'm gonna look at the.
You
Your
look at the
audio
dart.
quality is not so bad.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
audio just got really bad for a second there.
Oh,
Can you
is it
repeat
better?
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
I'm gonna look at the dart.
You're gonna look at the dart?
Yeah, because with Yvonne's history, family job, I guess, she'd probably know different kinds of like poisons and shit, so
This doesn't appear to be poisoned.
Can I? What does it
Surprise.
appear to just be like a normal dart or something?
Just a normal dart.
Nothing in it.
Nothing in it.
Useless
Wow.
trap.
For real.
I'm literally. Yvonne's literally just gonna say, "Libtards not even arming their traps properly," and then I'm just gonna start climbing again.
All right, you start climbing. You get to the skull.
I take it
You
and I hop
notice
down.
this skull is different.
What's the symbol? Or how many?
Roll perception.
Perception, which is what's that? So 44.
44.
44.
You 44. You notice there is the skull appears to be kind of on like this like wooden thing instead of just the skull being stuck on top. There's like a little bit of a jut of wood out, and then the
Oh,
skull
so
is
it's kind of
hanging
more
on.
like
Yeah,
mounted.
the skull's more mounted.
Okay. Is the symbol different?
No. The skull appears to like it's angled weird. You're not sure
Can I
you're
look
not
to
sure
see
how
where it was angled?
so it's angled to the point where you're not sure how it would be able to hang there like that.
Oh. I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up. Roll me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. As
Knew it.
you pull the skull and you notice on the bottom there's a rope attached to it, and you hear a pulley system. Which, by the way, this was the only trapped pull.
16.
Don't think you're lucky, Lilith. There are traps over where you are as well.
But fly. And also have night
16.
vision. So yeah.
16. You hear like a flip, and suddenly there's a rope around your leg. It's slack currently, but you can hear rope running, like rope, like, and then it
I'm
goes
gonna
taut.
pull
Roll
my
me a
foot out. Oh.
roll me a strength save.
Oh god. My strength is awful. I got a 7.
Lilith.
Yeah.
While you're over kind of flying towards your pole, you look over to see Yvonne like pull a skull, see like a rope kind of attached to it, a rope trap get come down and get caught on Yvonne's foot, and see Yvonne rocket off into the darkness.
Bro got yoinked.
Fuck. I need to follow her now. Like, fly.
You hear the NPCs swear as well as they start running running after. Anyway, Yvonne.
Bro got yoinked.
Yvonne. You were sliding.
I'm
you were
imagining like Scheiße.
Yeah, you were sliding really fast along the
Sliding.
ground,
Okay.
and
Can
then
I
you
try
get
to grab anything?
roll me strength.
Alright. Let's just go with no.
Okay.
That one.
You're grabbing at things, but it's like nothing. You can't get a hold of anything, and you feel yourself get yanked up, and you're hanging in the air.
I'm gonna try to look around.
You're in like a dark. You're kind of still in the flat space, but it's quite dark here. The smell of smoke is stronger. And you can hear like a bell that's attached to part of the rope ringing.
I'm gonna stay completely dead still.
It's like ring. You can see the rope. It's hanging about 5 feet away from you. It's kind of like ding 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 ding.
Does it stop ringing if I stop moving?
You've stopped moving. It stops ringing as much, but there is weight on the rope, so it rings a little bit.
I'm staying dead still.
You can hear heavy footsteps and what looks like kind of like a shadowy form. By the way, you can't see in the dark, so you're not like it's low light level, so you only see kind of like a dark shape. Walks up, it's tall enough to where it can reach the rope, where it reaches up and unties the rope, and you drop down into darkness in what feels like a leather sack, and you can hear it walking away with you.
Broski's getting kidnapped.
Anyway, back
Hey.
to Lilith.
Wait. Do I still? Am I still like almost completely untethered?
You have rope. You have like a loop of rope around both of your legs.
Okay, that's fine. I have a small knife.
You have a small knife.
I'm going to cut into the bottom of the bag.
All right, you're roll
Even just like a tiny nick.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Where'd I put my knife? I just remember. Oh, okay. Dirty 20.
Roll damage.
5.
You make a small cut in the bottom of the bag.
Okay. I'm gonna make a small cut onto my finger.
Sure. You do that. You take 1 damage.
Okay. And I'm gonna like try to push as much blood out of my finger as I can. I'm making a trail.
You're doing that. Back to Lilith.
Beanie. Where'd
I
she
didn't even
go?
realize I was muted. I didn't realize I was muted. So I guess I don't guess. I know I need to follow her.
Roll perception to try and see where Yvonne might have gone, because Yvonne got yanked pretty fast.
Well,
Hey,
don't you
Roland.
have night vision?
Yeah, I do. Plus, I have.
You have night vision? How much feet of night vision do you have?
I think I have 60 feet of night vision.
You know, Yvonne got dragged out of your range.
Yeah, I also did roll nat 20 for perception, so 56.
You can also sense where Yvonne is, but it's
Yeah.
very faint, very very faint.
Yeah, I need to get to her quick.
Yeah, the NPCs are coming with you. You start heading off in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
You find a drop of blood.
Blood.
What seems like Yvonne's.
All
What
right,
you're
need to
assuming
follow
is.
it.
All right, back to Yvonne.
I'm going to try to see who's like
You kind of
carrying.
like squirming around.
Mm-hmm.
From like against the bag, you can feel fur. It's a very large
Oh,
creature.
is this from the reference video?
Possibly, but I gave it my own lore.
Okay, then I know what's carrying me. All right. So
So do you want to do a history check?
yeah, yeah. All right. That will be 16 plus history. 19.
You know that what's carrying you is called a grungle,
I am the
which Lilith happens to have a cloak made out of one of their skins.
No, I don't anymore. I traded it.
You traded it. You do know that these creatures, it's a horribly evil creature that resembles a demon, and it kidnaps children for what you don't know.
Right. so I'm shitted.
You hear the grungle stop, and you can smell the smell of campfire is really strong, and you can through the little rip in the sack, you
Oh,
can see light.
I understand why I smell campfire.
Yeah, no, that wasn't camper. If you paid attention to the session that I described, camper, I mentioned that camper's fire does not give off heat, and inferred that means it does not give off smoke either.
Oh, so we walked right into a trap, didn't we?
Yeah, I was
An
about to
accidental
say.
trap.
I was about to say, like earlier. I was gonna say, like, can I roll to see if this is a trap? So,
You hear the you feel the grungle swing its sack around, and you feel the sack tip like upside down, and you are dumped into a large metal cage, and you can see the top close
can I
and lock.
hold? Oh. um,
You see? Do
can I
you want to roll
try to?
perception?
Yeah. All right. That's 13 plus 21.
Perception. You see, there are 3 cages. One of them is empty. One you're in. And then the third cage, you can see what looks like the form of a very, like dehydrated, starved child is sitting in.
I'm gonna call out to the child.
He kind of shifts a little bit, but he's kind of unresponsive. And the grungle walks over to his cage and opens it, and it takes him out and basically like tests his limbs, like feels his limbs. And then it closes his cage while it's carrying him and brings him over to what looks like a what you notice is the environment, you see a big old campfire, the cages, what looks like a spit that has some type of creature on it, definitely not a child. And then you can see what looks like a circle of glowing writing. And the grungle places the child in the middle of the writing and steps outside of the circle. And there's what you can hear like whispers as the child begins to thrash. The child rises into the air, and then there's a blur of what looks like viscera and blood, and then a skull that has a glow in its eyes, and a symbol written in dried blood on its forehead clatters to the ground.
I'm gonna continue watching just to see what he does with
And
it.
the grungle walks over, picks up the skull, and then walks to a very large pile of them next to what looks like a sleeping area for the grungle, and places the skull in the pile. And then the grungle appears to be, you do notice the grungle appears to be carrying some type of hooked weapon. And then the grungle sits down by the fire, takes what looks the creature off the spit, and begins eating it.
All right. Can I try to pick the lock? Because I
Uh, it,
genuinely know how to
it
pick
is
lock.
it is 10 feet above you. Can you reach
Well,
that?
it's a cage. Can I climb?
You're gonna have to roll that after we come back to you from Lilith. Hello, Lilith.
There.
You were still following the blood trail. The smell of campfire is getting closer.
Yep.
You're starting to see more of those wooden poles.
Interesting. Yeah, now
Roll me a perception check.
22.
You managed to find the more blood for the blood trail, And you can see very far off in the distance is not very, but far off in the distance, you can see what looks like a campfire.
I'm gonna head towards that.
All right, you start heading towards that campfire. Are you walking or flying?
Flying.
You're flying. Roll me dexterity save.
Dex save. Hold on, let me go back to my character sheet. That would be a 23.
You're flying along and you manage to dodge what looks like a loop of rope that you would have gotten caught in if you had not noticed it.
Smart, I guess.
Just another trap. As you're continuing to fly towards the campfire and follow the blood trail. Back to Yavane.
Oi, friend. Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. I hit the wrong button. Do I see Lilith?
No.
Alright, then I'm gonna roll the climb.
Alright, roll dexterity at disadvantage because you still have a loop of rope around
Oh
your
wait,
legs.
can I cut that off?
Yeah,
I still have my knife.
roll strength.
How did 42 work?
You cut off the rope.
Alright, now, what'd you say, dexterity?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
You managed to climb your way to the where you can reach the top of the cage. However, the lock is on the other side of the door.
That's fine. And the cage is probably, wait, is it big enough for me to fit my arms through?
It's big enough to fit your arms through. Do you want to try and feel around on the top?
Yeah. Well, is it not lattice?
Yes, like that.
Okay, then yeah, so I don't have to feel around, I'll just see it.
Well, so what I'm saying, the bars, so the door is on top of the cage,
Yes.
is in the top. And
Yes.
how the cage is situated is there's like a latch, and
Yes.
then on that latch is a lock, is like a big old
Oh.
padlock.
Okay, I'm gonna pull a bobby pin out of my afro.
Like, are you
And
able? The first you gotta see if you're able to reach the big old padlock.
oh, yeah, fair. I'm gonna put the bobby pin back and see if I can reach the padlock.
Roll me dex.
Alright, 15 plus 16.
You managed to reach it.
Alright, bobby pin, and can I roll to pick it? I actually know how.
You roll me sleight of hand, but first roll me stealth.
Alright. Stealth, which is dexterity. 19 for stealth.
Let me roll the Grungle's perception.
And I rolled my sleight of hand too.
Okay, you're being pretty quiet and you start picking what was your sleight of hand?
45.
You start picking the lock and suddenly you notice a dark form moving over the cage.
I look up at it,
The
trying to
Grungle is
identify what it is.
looking at you. The
I
Grungle rolled a dirty 21 for perception. As the Grungle slaps your hand. Well, basically swats at you. He's gonna. What's your AC?
18.
How does a 19 work?
Like 1 over.
Yeah, so that hits. You take 2 damage and get knocked into the cage. Back down into the
I'm
cage.
gonna flip him off and just say spicy pie. Is the lock unlocked? Or like
No.
almost unlocked?
Well, almost. The grungle grumbles. Looks at the lock, and you see him take out a big old key, unlock it, open the top of the cage, and he's trying to grab you.
Can I see if I can hit him with my knife?
Bite him.
Roll
Knife does
me.
more damage than biting.
Roll to hit.
All right.
And this is a strength weapon
right.
because it's melee.
Yeah, I have that written down. All right. Did you just call it melee?
I don't know how to say it.
Melee?
Oh, some people say it melee, and they yelled at me when I called.
It's pronounced melee. You say melee if you're French. Anyway, I got a dirty 21.
That hits. Roll your damage.
All right, that D12. 9 damage. I'm aiming for his knuckles.
You hear him. He starts bleeding what looks like blue blood, and you can hear him cuss in what sounds like his native language, which is all he speaks.
Understandable.
And then he reaches down and tries to grab you. How does a 45 work?
I think that's a catch. Yeah, just a guess.
He grabs you, and
I'm gonna continue struggling.
Yeah, you're struggling. Roll me strength at disadvantage.
All right. Not me accidentally rolling my d12. 14 and 13. So 13.
You don't manage to struggle out of his hand.
All right.
He walks over to what looks like a box of supplies and rummages through it and pulls out a rope,
All right.
and he's gonna try and tie you up.
Giovanni knows how to get out of ropes really easily. Although he don't know that.
Does the grungle
how
do that though?
how does a 23 work for that?
That would be 5 over.
Yeah, so he ties you up, he's and drops you back into the cage, slams the door on the cage, locks it, and then places the empty cage on top of it, on top of the door.
I'm like
That's
that
not
one
unfortunate.
annoying rat that keeps trying to get out.
Yeah, and then
So-
he walks over back over to the fire, sits down, huffs, and starts eating his food again, which you now notice is the body of an imaginary.
I bet it was that kid's imaginary.
Probably.
All right.
Back to Lilith.
Yeah.
Hi there. Yes.
I exist.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's a question.
You and the NPCs have gotten close enough where you can see the campfire, and you can see a dark shape sitting next to it, and you can see a pile of cages, and you can see a glowing red circle of symbols, and you can see the little sleeping area. Next to it is a very large pile of skulls.
Well, I believe a good thing to start with
I'll be
is
collecting every single
ambushing.
skull from that pile.
I'm gonna ambush the thing, because if I do the skulls first, it'll notice me. Gotta ambush the thing.
All right. You're gonna ambush it.
Yo,
Yes.
wait, never mind. You can't. Never mind. Ignore me.
Die vomit.
Definitely.
Die vomit.
Yo, wait! Ask Max if he has any Molotovs.
I got a shiny red axe.
What does that do?
Are you gonna attack the
Yes.
ground? Roll to hit.
21.
Well, would it be a sneak attack?
That would be a sneak attack, yes.
Yeah.
So advantage.
Right.
You're welcome for calling that out.
Yeah, thank you.
I got you.
43 then. It's a 43 then.
That hits.
I
And double damage.
Yep, double damage.
I always forget that you get double damage when you roll 40.
Of me to roll. So that'd be 30 damage to it, I think.
30 damage.
30 damage.
All right. All right. You slash this grungle, and you can hear it shout as a spray of blue blood splashes, and it whips around at you, picking up its hooked, like what looks like a hooked metal bar that it uses as a weapon. Roll initiative.
Does it look like one of those metal poker, like the fire poker thingies?
It kind of looks like what looks like kind of like a shepherd's little sheep grabber,
Uh-huh.
except it's got a hooked end on it.
Oh, so it's a hoe?
Kind of a mix between like a meat hook and a hoe.
Ah.
43.
Alright, well, I'll mute for a sec.
Well, Yvonne, you don't have to mute. You can roll initiative.
I am tied up in the bottom of 3 cages.
I mean, you can try and get out of the cage.
Well, yeah, but that's not
You
initiative.
can try and get out of the rope at least.
I am. I'm being an angry little rat.
All right. Still roll initiative because you never know what happens.
All right.
This is a reminder.
21.
All right.
This is a reminder.
Lilith, what did you get?
43.
43. Grungle gets 18. So here, let's put the initiatives in the chat so I don't forget them.
Yeah.
Okay, 43, 21. Grungle got an 18. Let me roll
Gung.
for Eel
Gung
Child.
18.
Each
Gung
Eel Child
18.
Eel Child got a 15. Eel Child got a 15. Petal gets a 1. Holly. Let's see. Holly gets a holy crap, a dirty 23.
Yeah, you forgot the eel's name. His name is Goggle, not Eel.
Isn't it? Hey, I know, but I like to call him Eel Child. Holly got a 23. Max.
Yeah, that's like
would
calling a baby,
be-
like human baby.
Flesh potato.
Max 12 and and
Flesh potato.
and Mache is 1. So Lilith goes first.
You know, we're gonna go for the same thing. I see that is a paper. That is a 22 to hit.
Let me check the Grungle's AC. That hits.
Alrighty. So that would be a 14 damage.
Okay.
So
Now then, it's going to be Holly's turn. Holly is going to run over to the cages and start pushing the top one off. Holly
Thanks,
fails
Zoe.
it. Holly fails at this interaction.
Understandable.
Now then, next would be Grungle, the Grungle.
No! Wait, I didn't go!
Oh wait, yeah,
I'm
Yvonne.
gonna roll to get out of the ropes, or to pick the ropes. Can I roll with advantage? Because she knows how to
yeah.
do this.
Yeah, roll with advantage because Yvonne knows how to do this.
Alright, 18 and 17. So 18. What do I add? Like intelligence or wisdom? Or what?
Dex.
Dexterity. Or 18. 19.
You managed to get out of the ropes.
Alright, I'm gonna try to help Holly.
Yeah, you're trying, but it's not going. Now then,
No,
let's
it's kind of hard
see.
from inside the cage.
Now then, the next person would be Grungle.
Grunkle Stan.
I am the
Grungle.
Grungle.
Grunkle Stan.
All right. How does a there's a 24 hit you,
Yeah.
Lilith.
Yeah, it does.
All right, you take 14 piercing slashing damage. Make me a strength save.
Yeah, let's just say I failed.
What you got a natural one.
Yeah.
You've been hooked on this meat hook, like by your arm, and you're being flung around.
I might die soon.
You you're just I'm gonna say you have until you get off this meat hook, you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Fair enough. I might be dead soon.
You also can't move away from the meat hook.
Ugh.
Now then, after Grungle,
Help, I have
let's
8
see.
HP.
Let's see. After the Grung, I'm pretty sure that's the eel boy.
Please help me.
He. Okay. Goggle does a full-on foxy jump scare on this Grungle.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
and that is 13 piercing damage as this eel has just bit into this Grungle. Now then, Eel's second turn, he's gonna attempt to grab Lilith off of.
Please help.
Lilith, you
What's
owe
your
this
AC?
man your Lilith, you owe this man your life
my
twice.
AC is 19.
He manages to get you off of the hook.
Yay, thank you. I have 8 HP left.
Okay.
This man, now you owe this man your life twice.
Now then, Max, he's going to attempt to yeet Molotov at the Grungle. He fails. And for the last
like it doesn't light, he just throws it. It misses.
Yeah.
It doesn't light. It doesn't catch on fire. He just throws
It
a
doesn't
bottle
even
at
break.
its toes.
It doesn't
He
even
just-
break. It just
No,
clatters to the ground.
Yeah, he just throws a bottle.
Yeah. Now then, I'm gonna go pedal Holy crap! Petal pushes the cage off of your cage, Lilith, and
You mean Yvonne?
Yvonne.
yeah, no, not Lilith, Yvonne. And grabs the lock and straight up just breaks it.
This is why you're my favorite.
And opens the cage and reaches down to help you out.
Spasiba.
Okay, now then, paper.
Mache.
Mache. Mache.
Paper lady.
The paper.
Paper
No, it's
person.
yeah, the paper twink.
Fundamentals of education.
Paper twink is crazy.
Did you just say paper twink?
Yes. He's going to cast healing word on Lilith.
Thank you. The only thing nice he'll probably ever do to me do for me because I.
You heal 7 points.
Okay, 15 is better than 8.
Okay, now then, back to the top of initiative.
Yippee! So is a 22 hit? Because I think I hit that last time actually.
Yeah, a 22 does hit.
That's a 13 damage to him. I think that's 67 damage in total.
Alright. Yeah, you do a good amount of damage to him. He's bleeding, but he's still alive.
No. Die, you bastard.
Now then, next in the initiative, which would be Holly.
No.
Yes.
Yes, dang it. I thought it was me, never mind. I thought you got a 13, not an 18. Or not a 23.
Yeah, Holly, is going to chuck a blade at the Grungle. Holly has failed at this activity.
Why am I the only one who's hit it?
Other than Goggle.
Other than Goggle, yeah.
Yeah,
I have no
now
idea how
then,
much Goggle did
after
too.
Holly is Yvonne.
Now it's my turn. Yeah. I'm going. That's what I was thinking. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. That's what I.
He's a lot more nervous.
In case you guys
looking
are
than that.
wondering, she just pulled up a picture of what's his name? Chip or Flip or some.
That's Oliver.
Oh, that's Oliver. She pulled up a picture of Oliver from FPE. So, my bad. I thought of the other one. Anyway, I'm going to try to hit it in the skull with my toy hammer.
All right. You get out of the cage, and yeah, you're gonna try and whack it with your toy hammer. Roll to hit.
Yeah. Dirty 22.
That hits.
Yay. All right. Is it under half health?
Just about, yeah.
All right. Let's fix that. All right. D12. That's my D20. My D12. There it goes. There. All right. 5 plus 10, 15 plus 1d6. 15 plus 3, 18 damage.
Damn.
18 damage.
18 damage.
All right. You do a good chunk of damage to it. It is now at 162 health.
Out of what?
Out of 220.
Alright, that's not bad.
Anywho, next on the initiative,
Grungle.
which would be Grungle. Uh,
Scan.
Grungle is not happy. Grungle is gonna try and Rock'em Sock'em Lilith.
Again, Jesus Christ! What does he have against
Sorry,
me?
not
Rock'em
Lilith.
Sock'em.
Yvonne.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Wait, no.
you know this hurts you too!
No, it only hurts Lilith if Lilith attacks Yvonne.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Does a 45 hit?
Damn, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just gonna punch you in the face. He's not even gonna use the harvest weapon.
The hoe.
It's on his sheet. It's on his stat block. It's called the harvest weapon.
It's because they can't say hoe.
The hole. Anywho, let's do 8.
There is too
20
much clicking for me to be safe.
24 bludgeoning damage.
Damn it.
You get like whole
What?
like punched like full like the fist is about the size of your torso.
Bro, I
so you
get yoinked into the darkness again.
you just you get sent flying back into like you hit the bars of the cage.
Okay, and then I'm on the floor.
It feels like you're made a
Were you
couple of
say
your ribs.
24?
Yeah, 24 bludgeoning damage.
Damn, bro's gonna die.
It feels like a couple of your ribs may be broken.
I have 27 health left.
Yeah, that that did half your health.
Just under.
Anywho, next person
that's
in
pretty accurate.
yeah. Anywho,
This, I may
next
or
in
may
the
not have only 36
initiative,
health total.
which would be Eel Boy or Goggle.
Goggle!
Goggle
We
is
love
going.
Goggle.
Okay, so Goggle hits. Let me roll the damage. Holy shit. Goggle, you like the Grungle is facing you, Lilith, and you hear it yell as blood gushes out of its leg as Goggle is holding a like what kind of looks like a double-sided scythe.
Damn, bro.
Bro's death.
Bro is
Well,
dead.
it's
Bro's
double-sided. It's double-sided, so it kind of looks like a pickaxe, a very sharp pickaxe.
Diamond pickaxe, as in the thing from Minecraft. I love.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Wait, you think, dude? You realize a pickaxe is an actual tool,
I
right?
know it is,
Have
but
a
I think
pickaxe.
I know.
I'm
I
gonna
do
take
not know
this
that.
pickaxe. I'm gonna take this pickaxe and
own
I'll put it
pickaxes.
through your teeth.
I have a pickaxe, and I'll put it through your teeth. Man, I love that quote. I love that. Bro, I want an anime on the DSMP.
Yeah.
That ain't happening though.
I know. We'll just have to stick with Saddest, who is amazing.
Yeah. Oh my
Did you
God.
see that for Tubbo's birthday, she drew him a bee?
Oh.
It was a fluffy bee. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, we're getting sidetracked here.
We're getting sidetracked. Okay.
Anyway, go
Also,
back.
I may or may not have to go for like a minute or 5.
That's fine.
So yeah. Just like I don't know. Say I did something badass or something.
Okay. So down to Max. we might not even make it back to Lilith before Lilith. Like, we might not even make it back to Lilith before Lilith comes back. Max is gonna chuck a Molotov at the Grungle. He fails. You know what? He drops the Molotov. Anyway, and it rolls kind of just along the floor. Now then, time for Petal to do the pedal.
Petal to petal. It is time for petal to petal.
Oh yeah, it is a very fluffy bee.
It's a very fluffy bee. But for other people listening, if you look up Tubbo's birthday on Pinterest, you'll find the one I'm talking about.
Anywho, so Petal is going to attack the Grungle. That hits. So Petal. No, let me roll. Petal does 9 damage to the Grungle as she rock'em sock'ems it across the face. And now Paper Mache. He is going to cast a spell that actually works. Paper Mache is going to cast. Let me pull up his spells real quick. I know what spell he's going to cast. I just need the stats on it.
Okay, he's back.
I'm back.
All right. Let me. Paper Mache is casting spell.
Yippee.
Yibby.
I got a free cupcake, so.
Wait,
wa-
bring them to D&D.
No, I got a single cupcake because it's my friend's sister's birthday.
Still. Bring
Wait,
one
you want me
more
to
for me.
read it?
Go get one more
I
for
only
me.
got one. I
one
only got
more.
one.
Get one more.
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Because.
Why not? Are you too lazy?
Yeah, I don't want to turn around and walk another
Are
47
you
feet.
outside? Are you outside?
Yeah. I walked my
Okay.
friend's house.
What?
Let me pull up the spells. Do.
Very scrumptious.
Shut up.
It's birthday cake flavor.
Shut.
With vanilla frosting.
Shut.
He's
And a
going
bug
to,
just flew into my face.
he's going to cast. He's going to cast. So. What was this? Oh yeah. Paper Mache points his finger at the Grungle and casts Blight on him.
What is that?
It's a fucking necromancer spell.
Ew!
As I'm gonna do the damage, which is 8d8.
Damn!
Okay. He does 53 blight damage. Well, necrotic damage
Damn!
to this Grungle, and the Grungle keels over, but is still alive. Now then, back to the top of initiative.
Yeah! Okay, murder time. I need to pull up the dice roller.
Yeah, so basically, you see Paper Mache, who is normally a Healy person, get pissed and just point his finger at the grungle, and just this fucking shadowy beam just hits the grungle, and like
Did
you
the
see part of
43
its,
hit it?
you can see part of its side like rot away.
So does a 43 hit it?
Yes.
15 damage. Wait, no, 30 damage.
This grungle's looking really beat up right about now, but it's still alive.
What is dead?
Alright, next in initiative, which is Holly. Holly is gonna attempt to chuck another knife at the grungle.
You better hit Holly.
Holly actually hits this time.
Finally, it took you long enough.
Let me roll the damage. 5 damage.
Girl, your knife skills are weak.
Holly's
Fuck,
more
Raymond.
of the Holly's more dexterous. Pedal is more pedal is her muscle.
Yeah, it's starting to rain out here.
Yeah, then get inside.
Get back to
Yeah.
your house.
But well, I mean, yeah, I'm like a couple feet away from it, but I'm still outside for a little bit.
Anywho, next on the initiative, which is Yvonne.
Me.
Murder.
I'm gonna hit her with the hammer.
Hit it with the hammer.
43.
That hits. Remember to roll double damage, friend.
I always forget that. Alright, 7 plus 7, 14. 6. 20. Plus 8, 28. Plus 1d6. 32. Plus 1d6. 33 damage. Also, if it's under half health, then I get to insta-kill it.
Okay, this grungle. Well, if it's over half of its health, this grungle, clutches his head, and then there's a pop of confetti as the grungle's head pops, and the grungle keels over backwards and dies.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to kill it.
As you have killed the grungle, the battle is won.
Hate siblings.
Just no one's questioning why. No one's questioning why. Why freaking Mache can cast necromancer spells.
No.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Why can't a piece of paper cast dark magic?
Yeah, Mache's gonna cast some healing spells on y'all now.
Yeah, I'm still at 15 health.
Are we back to full health?
All right, Yvonne first. You gain, as Mache casts healing word on you. You gain 18 health back.
All right.
And bro only healed me 7.
I now have 45.
Now then, Lilith, you gain, let me do math.
My worst nightmare. Math.
You gain 29 health points back.
Oh, that's exactly full health.
Dang. Wait, your health is very, very, like, how much is your
Actually,
health?
no, I have 36 health, actually. I just realized that would be 10 points over full health.
What? Why do you have so low health?
I don't know, I roll bad.
Okay. Anywho, you have managed to kill the grungle.
Yay.
That has still not solved the problem of finding Camper, Matt, and Kim.
Okay, but Can I harvest a Grungle's body?
You get some grungle skin.
Yay!
Also, you get a grungle horn as well. The one that wasn't turned to confetti.
Yippee. I'm also gonna raid the skull pile.
You get 30 skulls.
30 skulls, okay.
Which, by the way, every one of these 30 skulls means 30 children.
30 children is normal.
Skill issue.
I probably killed more in my lifetime.
Anywho, what would you guys like to do now?
Let's keep looking because we can't forget that we're
Are you
looking
guys
for
gonna look
Michelle.
for? Are you gonna look through the supply box I mentioned?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I called
Like I said, keep
dibs.
looking. No,
I called
I'm
dibs.
closer. I'm closer. I open the box.
You
I'm good.
find a few more things of rope, some bones, what looks like a very large, what would be knife for the grungle made out of bone.
So, like a sword.
Yeah, basically. Not a very durable sword. And you find, something interesting.
Which is?
A piece of, shard of air.
Okay, I'm going to take the rope and the shard of air. I'll leave everything else for, Beanie.
Beanie, what do you want to take? Everything else?
Yeah, I'm taking everything I can.
You get some shards of bone and not a very durable bone sword. It does 2d10 damage, but it breaks after 3 uses. And you can use it as a bonus action, by the way. Beanie?
Beanie.
Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting I keep muting myself.
Stop muting yourself.
Okay, well, I was yelling at my dad because he was asking me to do stuff, and I'm like, Dad, I'm on a call.
Have you not told your parents that you do podcasts?
No, I told them, they just forget because they're old people who are probably gonna be dementia people. Old.
Okay, what do you guys want to do? Like, keep looking, I do, but where?
Yeah.
You can see the edge. You can see the edge of the flat plane.
Well,
It's a drop.
can I jump off of it?
You want to look over it?
Yeah.
Off in the distance, you can see firelight that is moving.
Yeah.
It is a dark part of the jungle gym. Not the moving dark part. The moving dark part happens to be in the opposite direction.
Yvonne, I get on my back.
Hop on.
I'm gonna fly down. I'm gonna fly down to the fire.
You hear Goggles like, "You're gonna leave us?"
No, I'm gonna no. Shut up, Beanie. I'm gonna dangle the rope down, so that they can all like hold on.
I don't think
Everyone is holding on. Make me a strength save as you're holding on to literally every NPC.
What about me? Because she's also on me, and so I'm carrying more weight than her.
No, you're fine.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Lilith, would you like to add your strength score to Yvonne's roll as well?
Yeah, I have a +3 in strength, though.
Okay, so +5. I got 18, so dirty 23.
All right, you managed to hold on to the rope as Lilith, you fly down directly in front of Matt, Kim, and Camper. As
We've been looking for you.
Lilith, you get a spear pointed in your face.
Well, hey, I know I'm a bad person, but I don't think I deserve this.
Camper.
I know I'm a bad person, but I'm not your bad person.
Camper like looks at Lilith for a second, and then seems to recognize Lilith, and like lowers her spear.
Sorry.
Up, we came to get you. We came to get you.
All right, that's good. We've been hearing noises. The lights here kind of shattered a while ago.
Yeah, you're lucky
Yes, that would
you're
be the-
still alive right now.
That would be the nightmares.
That's probably not a good thing. There should be a entrance to the pillow fort near here.
Do you want to show us the way?
Come on. Camper leads you over to a hallway, and you can see about halfway down the hallway, like it's about 20-foot hallway. You can see halfway down it. There's a pillow fort entrance.
Okay. Okay. Can I roll
Yeah.
perception?
Roll.
Perception, wisdom. Dirty 23.
You can see someone's waiting in front of the pillow fort entrance.
We are not going that way.
Okay, so
We
you
are
turn
not
around.
going that.
I
You turn around.
Yes. It is stupid.
You turn around. You see someone in a snazzy coat standing directly
fuck.
behind you.
Oh fuck.
Run! Everyone, run!
Oh hey, this is the first time I've actually met them while I'm conscious.
Run!
Uh,
I'm
You-
also going to grab the
alright.
slowest people.
make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh god. I'm also going to carry the slowest people.
Lilith and Yvonne roll at disadvantage. It appears that the original appears to be interested specifically in you two.
Dirty 20. Actually, wait, no.
You know what, Lilith? Carry
God.
carry as many people as you can.
Wouldn't that
Alright.
slow me down
Lilith.
even more?
Lilith,
No, it's as many as you can without slowing yourself down. Grab the
Lilith.
tiniest people.
Lilith,
Alright,
what
children.
did your what was your dex roll at disadvantage?
Dirty 20.
I got a dirty
20.
22.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll for eel person. Natural 20.
Yay, go Goggles, you got it.
Goggles
Come on,
dives into
Goggles.
the pillow fort.
Goggles is
Mache
great.
gets into the pillow fort. Max gets into the pillow fort. Ollie gets into the pillow fort. Petal gets into the pillow fort.
Whoa.
And who else was there? Oh yeah, you
The
two.
children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The children?
the camper gets the pillow fort. Kim gets into the pillow fort. Matt almost doesn't, but he just barely gets into the pillow fort.
Okay.
I just rolled like 6 nat 20s
Okay, so we're shitted.
Yeah.
for the people that got into the pillow fort. Anywho, Yvonne, what did you get
We both got dirty 20s.
for your
Yeah.
on at disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're super lucky.
I rolled an 11 and I have a +9 in my saving throw, so yeah.
What did Yvonne roll on the die?
I rolled a nat 20 and a 19 plus 1.
Okay, so you guys get to the entrance of the pillow fort before you feeling
Lore! Lore!
before feeling claws grab your arms, push and pull you away from the pillow fort and push you into a circle of nightmares.
Oh, damn it.
God. Is there a light blocking the nightmares like last time?
No.
Oh, man, if only I had another battery.
And you can see there is dim light here, but it doesn't appear to be enough to hurt the nightmares. As the original gestures and the nightmares back up to give you a 30-foot circle between the original, you,
Wait.
and the pillow
Oh,
fort.
God.
And
Yo. Yo,
he
Can I go have another battery?
yo. I just checked, like, just out of pure curiosity, what I have on me. Guess what I got in that bag on the very
Do you
first
have another
session?
battery? Do you have another
As a
battery?
battle.
Yes. Give me.
roll initiative, and Yvonne, you get a battery.
Lilith
Yeah,
gets a battery, bro.
Lilith, you get a battery.
All right, 43.
21.
43, 21, and let me roll the.
I keep rolling nat 20s for initiative. It's not even funny.
All right, so put your initiative in the chat. So
Mhm.
We're screwed, aren't we?
Yeah.
all right.
Although all we need to do is we need to get them, or as many of them in front of us as possible, and just go.
And then beam them.
The nightmares, the actual nightmares aren't like in front of you. The original kind of made them make a 30-foot circle around you. The original is between you and the pillow fort.
So
Blast
from
wait, blast towards the pillow fort, and we
yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
All right.
bonus points if we get the original.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the original, I will give you my 18 beef jerky.
Oh, bad. I'm scared because he's probably gonna have like really high armor class, isn't he?
Probably. He's the final boss, of course he has.
Yeah.
he all right, let me roll his.
Bro, imagine he's not the final boss. He's just the final boss is just stupidly shitted.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine the final boss is the little nurse woman.
Don't give him ideas. Yeah, we're screwed, bro.
Yeah, he's taking too long.
No, look at
Anywho,
that. Look in chat. He already rolled.
No, wait, I'm checking chat now.
Rolled
Shit.
a 47. And you rolled a nat 20.
the original spreads his arms. He's letting you go first.
Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Anyways. Reloading this bad bitch.
Like
How
gun
many
turns does it
reloading
take to
sounds.
warm up?
It's a bonus action for it to warm up, so
Alright.
you can
So
fire
one
it.
turn.
Alright, okay. I gotta reload the new batteries into it.
You just
I
this shotgun reloading sound.
yeah.
Just click, 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 and you cock it like a shotgun.
I'm just
Dead
gonna be
shell
like,
comes flying out.
I'm just like, hey, I wonder what this does as I put the batteries in it and I just point the quote unquote flashlight at him. Warm it up,
Alright.
bro.
Roll to hit.
What would I add to that though?
That's gonna be your dex.
Ooh, okay. How does a 44 hit?
That hits.
All right, that's
And-
double damage. How much would I do for damage?
The damage on this would be 3d10.
Let's see if I can even find my D. Oh, never mind. Actually, yeah. Uh, 20 damage, I guess.
3d10. It's double damage.
Oh, 40 damage. Yeah.
You hear you pointed at him, and there's a beam that hit. You hear some hissing as it makes a hole in him, and then you see
run now.
that hole fill in.
Run
shit.
now! Run now while he's caught off guard. Run! Let's go!
He appears not really phased. You did do damage though. You did
It's
actually do
fine.
damage.
Run!
Now then, Yvonne, your turn.
Block.
You're just gonna shoot him in the face.
Yes. Alright,
Hey, bro, anyone got batteries?
anyone want to take a guess on what I just rolled?
A nat 20, didn't you?
I got a 46.
That hits.
46. Alright, 2d10. So, 5.
Bro, getting it, we're doing the
10.
next time.
13. 18. Not 18. 13. 21. Damage. Straight to the face.
Is that double?
Yes.
Oh. Damn.
You shoot him, and you can see you've put a hole in his head, as you can
I'm
see.
shooting his eyes.
Yeah, you can see the pillow fort through one of his eyes, like, and then the hole fills in.
Is he blind for the moment?
No. He starts chuckling at you, and he just almost, but not quite. As he you're not sure what he's talking about, but that's what he says.
Oh no.
Uh,
Pray to whatever
as-
God you believe in, we are not making this out of this alive.
I
he
figured it out. God damn it.
he reaches into his coat pocket and pulls in. He's like, "Want to see a magic trick?"
No, I do not. No, I do
And
not.
he's like,
Want to see a magic trick? Good. Abracadabra.
now you see her, and then he opens his hand that was previously empty, and you can see 2 coins.
Oh god.
Now, and he closes his hand and then opens his other hand, and suddenly the coins are in that hand.
I'm screwed.
Now you don't. Lilith, make me a will save.
God damn
No.
it. Oh shit.
No. Reroll.
Yes, you just
Reroll
rolled a nat
now.
one.
Reroll right now. Reroll right now.
Lilith.
Fuck.
Lilith.
Yeah.
So first of all, Yvonne, you see Lilith. Suddenly, Lilith's eyes kind of glaze over black as the coins with the eye symbol on them. The irises turn Lilith's color. As Lilith, you see Yvonne die, and you can no longer feel your connection to Yvonne.
Damn.
Yvonne, you are not dead.
I'm not dead. Wait, shit. Is she turning into a nightmare?
Lilith,
Yeah.
you begin turning into a nightmare.
No.
I knew I had the designs planned for a reason.
Can I just
By
like?
the way, M
Wait,
is
no.
very
Wait. Can I just like bitch
M
slap
is
her?
very lucky that they are not here, because that might have happened to
Cracker.
Cracker Jack as well. That could have happened to Cracker Jack as well.
Very much so. But I just happen to be the
Can
king
I
of
wait?
the-
No, wait, Bryson. Can I roll to just bitch slap her out of it?
Roll.
No.
What did you get?
It rhymes with Benty.
Oh
that be
my
strength?
god.
Would
So
that be
Lilith,
strength?
as
Yeah.
you feel yourself like going into this haze of
Does that
darkness,
my
you
damage?
You feel a slap, and you feel like you can't see who slapped you. You can still see Yvonne on the floor dead, but it feels like something's not right. You're kind of in between nightmare and imaginary.
Okay, give me a sec. Check chat. I'm just gonna scream this at you. I'm just gonna scream that at you.
You scream that at Lilith. Lilith can't hear it, but you hear the original laughing. He is juggling the coins that have the
I
color.
understand what I need to do.
He's juggling the coins, and he's laughing at you. And he's also in the other hand, you can see him spinning an amulet that has a sun on what looks like a sun on the like engraved on it. It's a golden amulet, and he's spinning
Can
it, and
I
he had taken it out from under his coat.
can I try to pickpocket both of the eye coins and the sun pendant away?
I'm gonna
Or
tell
can I
you
only
right
try
now.
one at a time?
I'm gonna tell you right now, you won't be able to get the sun pendant, but you might be able to get the coins.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for the coins.
You can. The sun pendant is big enough where you could probably shoot it, though.
I will in a second. I want to get the coins first because I have a feeling I know what those
Alright,
do.
roll dex.
Dex?
Yeah.
Alright, 19.
Alright. You
Wait, you
grab
know
the
what I'm gonna do?
coins.
Tell me, does that hit? Just right now, just tell me.
That does hit. Well, wait, 19?
19. Well, plus
Uh,
1, so dirty 20.
so dirty 20.
Dirty
That
20.
just hits.
Damn.
Alright, okay, how I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna reach into Lilith's bag, grab the monkey rope, and I'm just gonna rubber hand that.
Just which one? The amulet or the eye?
Eye.
Alright, you get 2 eye coins with Lilith's eye color.
I'm gonna break them.
There's like how?
Smash them.
It's soft enough metal where you could probably just crush them.
Okay, crushed.
Roll strength with
All right.
advantage.
Advantage. All right, 17, and so 17 plus 2, 19.
You hear metal crunching as Lilith. Suddenly, your vision clears and you can see Yvonne standing in front of you with.
Holy shit, that was not comfortable at all.
That's
Yo,
your
just so
word,
you know, my
Lilith.
final words, Lilith, what did you see?
You were dead.
Lilith,
okay.
that's
Well,
your
that's very simple.
Lilith.
Okay.
That's your
Go ahead.
only words to say, like that was your only words to say to Yvonne is that was unpleasant when you just saw Yvonne come back to fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm legit just gonna yell, say, Lilith, if I ever die, my final words are going to be angry yelling. So if I don't start yelling angrily before I die, then it's not me.
Well, now you
Anywho,
guys have the information, so.
Lilith, what would you like to do?
Well then,
By the way, your axe is active.
yeah, I know. I'm
It
gonna
absorbed blood, so you do have extra AC.
Yay! I'm gonna axe him.
Alright, roll the hit.
43.
That hits. How are you guys rolling so high suddenly?
I don't know.
I think it might be goated fighting stats.
Yeah, no, like
Probably.
my dice are enchanted because they know I'm desperate. I keep switching between my two d20s.
I eat my d20s and then spit them out onto the carpet, and it usually works.
28 damage total.
All right. You hack at him
Straight
and
to the eyes. Straight to the eyes.
Eyeballs.
it does it hacks at him, but it does he like it leaves like you basically chop off the top half of his head and it just regenerates.
Okay, do I see green? When he
Uh
like before he regenerates, do I see green?
no.
I'm
Something
gonna.
tells me he has or knows where the green eye is. Just something tells me.
I like literally as I'm swinging the axe, I'm gonna like yell loudly, "You fucking bitch!"
He's laughing at you and he's like missed the spot.
Aim for his neck.
You can hear the nightmares laughing at you as well.
Aim for
Shut up.
his neck.
It feels it though while they're laughing, you can tell it's like it feel by their tone, like even though they are like great monsters, it feels like it's forced laughter coming out of their mouths.
Oh yeah, no, I kind of thought so.
Now then, Yvonne, what are you doing? The original is laughing at you, twirling his sun amulet.
Shoot it.
And
Bullet.
shoot.
Go.
All right, roll to hit.
All right. Well,
The sun amulet does have its own AC.
Oh damn! It's gonna be OP, isn't it?
No,
dirty 23.
that hits.
Yeah. All right. D10. So that would be 8 plus 8. 16 damage.
You put a dent in it, and he screams as the lights that like the bulbs flicker kind of on and off as the nightmares start howling as like steam starts coming off of them, and he like swishes his coat over his head and disappears as the nightmares like dive into the floor and like there's puddles of black goo that basically
Is it
just
the light?
it soaks into the floor and disappears as the lights come back on.
Oh, thank
Alright.
God. Let's get back in there.
Yeah, let's go in.
You walk in to the you can see you walk in on the rest of the NPCs having a funeral.
No, it's not. I don't think now's the best time.
I was gonna say, like, homie, it's been 5 minutes.
They thought you were dead.
It's been 5 minutes.
They thought we
They-
were.
They genuinely thought you were dead from the like because there was so many nightmares.
I'm gonna
Holy-
tell you the same thing I told Lilith. If I am not screaming something angry in Russian, then I am not dead.
No, I'm gonna go behind. I'm gonna go behind one of the people and just be like, "What's up, bitch?"
Hey, bitch. Bro, I'm imagining that's just like I'm totally imagining like a funeral, like rest in peace, Yvonne
my picture. My
and
picture is
Angry
probably.
Vampire.
Just rest in
No, just
peace,
hear me out here.
Yvonne.
Hear me out here. Rest in peace, Yvonne and Angry Vampire. Your souls will never be forgotten in the place of this playground. Rest in peace to the nightmares, homie. And then I'm just imagining that we're just like watching from a distance, and Lilith just like sneaks up and just like, boo. And I'm just imagining it's just like cut off screaming.
You know, I would find it funny. Also, I would find it funny. It's like they're having a funeral and you guys walk in and it's like, "Hey guys, what you doing?"
No, we join them. We join them. We join them in our own funeral.
Well, no, like they're going up to speak at like the podium, and like Lilith walks up, so like I was amazing.
I was
the
amazing.
best.
I had the best hair. I had the best jokes. I rolled ass, but the rest of it was good.
Yeah, you get big old group hug.
I'm like looking at Petal. Yeah, by the way, I understand your pain of the nightmare shit. That was horrible.
Yeah, no, it was really.
Wait, you got turned into. I'm just imagining someone registering that and like, wait, you got turned into a nightmare and then back human or back into an
Not
imaginary in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
just wait, what? Anywho,
Any gay.
by the way, you realize, you hear you all hear, as you guys like get out of the massive group hug, which I have a feeling Lilith is not happy to be a part of.
No,
No.
Yvonne doesn't like group hugs either.
Yeah, you guys see, you guys hear like a bell ring. And you notice the mailbox that had grown out of the ground, that was, by the way, still there. The little thing that indicates mail is in there has come back up.
All right, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna open the mailbox.
There is a letter inside.
I am going to open it and I am going to read it
You
aloud.
open
I'm
it.
gonna read it
and
aloud.
You
so
open
everyone
it,
can hear.
and there's like the letter seems to be empty, and then the letter shakes, and then morphs into like a spinning wheel.
Oh.
Let's go gambling.
You
What
can
does
see.
what does the spinning wheel say on it? Like,
You can see the spinning wheel has a few slots on it.
which
There's like a little there's like what looks like a little like title for the spinning wheel that says where's the green eye?
oh god.
And then there is a note with the spinning wheel.
I'm gonna read the note. Not aloud
Uh,
this time. I'm just gonna read the note.
I'm gonna look over your shoulder.
Understandable.
Here's it says here's a little help since you momentarily woke me from my slumber. And then there's Dash the Dreamer.
Chill.
Okay.
And then that's it.
What are the things on the wheel? Like, what do they say?
There is you can see one titled The Tubes, one titled The Hellish Play Waste,
Oh,
and one
Charming.
and that's it. And there's a picture of a green eye and a question.
I'm like,
All
I like
right.
look around it. I'm like, is there a not up my ass option?
Let's spin.
There's a now then I'm gonna flip a coin.
Skibbity.
Heads or tails? Which one do you guys want to go to? Tubes
Tails.
or
Tails.
Okay, so tails, and which one do you guys want to go to?
Tubes.
Tubes.
Sure.
It lands on tubes, and a pipe opens right in front of the spinning wheel, and the tubes option disappears, but the hellish play waste option is still there.
Okay.
Alright, we're going through the tubes.
You wanna go play
By the
in
way,
the tubes?
Lilith.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, not you know what? Yvonne and Lilith, roll me perception.
All right.
ID bros.
18 plus wisdom.
Shoot.
Dirty 22.
Uh,
22.
math. 30.
Uh,
30.
you both notice there is something else in the mailbox as well.
I get a look in the
going to
mailbox.
read. Yeah, I'm gonna read it.
It's a package.
I'm looking in the mailbox, like
I'm
sticking
going
my
to-
head in there fully.
I'm going to open the package. I'm going to open the package.
You open the package. You see what looks like a clown outfit, as well as a silk party hat that more looks like a kind of looks like a sleeping hat. The that a string it though it's altered. It appears more like from the normal clown outfits. It's built to be light and dexterous. As if the clown that wore this was also an acrobat in the circus. It also has a strange energy running off it. That the same type of energy that comes from the hammer.
Can I have?
I'm gonna put it on.
Oh, bitch.
Well, who wants it?
I get it.
want it more. I want it more.
Roll off.
All right. 17.
18.
Fuck you.
All right. Lilith,
Mm-hmm.
you pick up this clown outfit. Roll me, wisdom. And by the way, what is your alignment?
I am chaotic. I think I said chaotic evil. No. Shoot, what did
You
I
are not
say?
chaotic. I think
I
you
don't
said.
remember what I didn't write
Chaotic
it
neutral.
down. So I think I'm chaotic neutral. Yeah.
Did your alignment happen to change over anywhere?
I'm not sure.
Like, did you have character development?
I guess I kind of did. You know, I literally
Move your alignment to, instead of chaotic neutral, it's lawful neutral.
Okay. So just kind of a bitch now.
Bitch, but not
Okay.
like as much of a bitch.
Yeah. You took away all the fun, bro.
You had character developments. You remember what happened when you tried to pick up the hammer
Uh-huh.
and it didn't like you?
Mm-hmm.
What did you roll for your wisdom?
I rolled an 18. Oh, I didn't add my wisdom. Hold on. 21.
The party armor. The party armor's fine with you.
Yippee.
Do you put on the party armor?
Yeah.
Remember, this will change your outfit, by the way.
That's fine. I can.
You'll
I
no
can
longer be a
help you.
you'll no longer be a goth vampire. You'll be a goth vampire, except you're wearing a bed outfit.
Yeah.
Basically, a goth vampire in pajamas.
Yeah.
All right, I will send the stats of the party armor in the Discord.
Yippee. Oh, nice. Right. Okay.
Anywho,
Pretty gay.
any gays, I'm gonna end off the session there.
Yay.
Yay!
Yippee!
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 Eee.
Ah, how annoying. They've already gotten 3 out of the 4 eyes. And now they do this. I must not let them wake the dreamer. Should be easy enough. I need to cash in a few debts.